Everybody.
Yes.
Welcome to Fuzz's Wednesday stream of Overlord. Not the anime, the game.
Yes. The Overlord before Overlord. Which, honestly, I'll take the new Overlord. Though this Overlord is wonderful. Definitely take the new Overlord. I hope to be getting some dubbed episodes of the new Overlord within the next week or two.
The first dub episode landed yesterday.
Okay, I'll probably watch that before I go to bed tonight then.
I was going to tell you yesterday, but I couldn't find you.
I was online. I was playing with a friend of mine. And let me tell you something. Playing Space Engineers with someone who's never played it before. They are completely new. Reminds me of why I fell in love with the damn game.
Oh yeah.
It's like I'm experiencing myself at the dawning of Space Engineers all over again. That was pretty damn cool. But completely vanilla. I'm not putting in any mods. He's basically learning. We got 2 of the beginning Yala ships. Butted them together at the nose and adhered them to a asteroid. And that's about as far as we got. It's going to be interesting following that. Oh, crap.
You want us to watch to this?
No. Did I forget? Yeah, and I don't like alt tabbing. God dang it. Maybe it will like... Please un-alt tab. Don't make me start over. Please.
Yes, I'm seeing you.
I forgot Overlord is weird that way. It's an older game. It's like 10, 12 years old now.
Yeah, it's not a new game.
Yeah, it does not like all... Yeah, it's done. Okay, folks, give me a second. Have to do fun stuffs.
Got black screen behind you.
Yep, that's where it's supposed to be. In task, and start it over with proper settings now. There it is.
I grabbed that thing from Humble Bundle. The stuff that Thundra threw up earlier.
Which
that
one?
pack that's supposed to go with SDO.
Oh.
Now I'm trying to log into SDO, which apparently I haven't logged into in several months.
Last time I looked at it, I think y'all 2 had just started playing together on it for one of his streams. If I get back into it, I want to play the original series storyline because it just has a more nostalgic feel to it to me and enjoyable.
It is quite nice.
So if I'm not mistaken, I think where we ended off last time, I think we get to choose a mistress next.
Welcome!
And if I'm not mistaken, there's 2 mistresses. One's basically a succubus and the other one is not. However, I think neither one messes with your evilness, but does mess with your corruption. So that's going to be fun. Alright, so we got to head over to Mellow Hills and talk to the townspeople. I think. Because I recently killed, what's his name? Fat Belly.
Oh, the former hero?
Uh-huh. One of them.
Yeah, that was a nasty boss fight.
Yes, it was. That's disgusting. Alright, boys. Give me some more life force.
So I think you will like the last update that they did to Star Trek Online, because now you can play as the Jem'Hadar.
That's cool. I usually create a custom alien race if I do that. Can't go down there without blue minions, so we're not.
Under the direct command of Odo.
That's cool. I like Odo. Odo's been a personal favorite character for a while.
Yep.
Don't tell D-Swing though, he gets a little bitter about PS9.
That's okay. I won't mention the fact that Cisco kind of speaks with everybody for a moment.
That's pretty cool. I like Cisco's definitely one of my favorite captains.
He was definitely interesting.
Yeah.
Especially his interactions with Q.
Yes.
Picard never hit me. I'm not Picard.
Oh god, Q's great.
You know, I was watching something recently. Q was only supposed to be a one-off character.
I'm so glad he wasn't.
I think the guy who played Q came back and said that he played the character 6 or 7 times across the entire series.
Felt like it was more than that. Or maybe he was just that big a character.
Maybe, but then again, he did make appearances in like Voyager, Space 9.
Yeah.
Surprised he didn't show up in Enterprise.
It would be interesting if they continued the series. He probably would have showed up eventually, somehow. But he makes his first appearance in Next Gen, so it wouldn't have made sense if they showed up back then.
Yeah, true.
You've taken food from the mouth of babies. You hear me? Babies!
You don't like me too.
I've seen some evil on my travels, but you and those things, you're something else.
I gotta figure out what.
Oh yeah, I gotta go with my main character.
Give me all that money. Give me all that money. Thank you. Oh, sweet little boys. Quit throwing fire, you little shit.
All your stuff is out of date. Oh, Oda.
You choose all! You choose all!
Aha.
Reds! Browns! Reds!
I forgot that I was playing this character with D-Swank. Because I'm completely opposite end of the universe from where I should be.
They haven't been this way because there's still living halflings over here. And how do I...
Reds!
I think I hit Y to stop them? Yes. Y. Okay.
Regroup! All! You choose all!
Get him what I said.
For you!
I do love this game, so I hope I don't get fully stuck in Oberon's force again like I did before. I've already been there. Already been way.
For the
I
master!
don't remember what I've got to do for him. That is where the party was. Go back to town because I saw something I could hit. Let's put a horde up real quick. Go back to the tower. Give them something to hit. Alright, return to tower, please. Hey Jacob, what's going on, man?
Salutations!
Alright, it's right here.
Leader of the fire starters!
Let's go downstairs and have a leak. Have a look.
If you're feeling in the mood to practice your combat skills, sire, then this is the place to do it. The tower can recreate many of the enemies you've conquered, so you can kill them again at your leisure.
Let's play in a dungeon at least once, so we say we did. Alright, what are we gonna fight? Halfling cook, rock robbers, spearman, swordsman, or troll. Let's fight a troll.
Select your minion, sire. Reds. Good evening, minions! Welcome to fight time! Yeah! It's dreary, dark, and dank here in the dungeon, just how we like it. Now, put your claws together for the Overlord!
Alright guys, I want y'all to stay right there.
Browns! He is triumphant!
I do really dislike the
Overlord reigns
fact that you
supreme!
can't turn the camera around. You can kind of jump it around a little bit, but it's a little annoying.
Yeah, it can be at times.
Alright. That was fun. Sort of.
Yes, master! Charge!
Alright. So we played in dungeon. That's all I needed to do there. Trying to figure out where I was supposed to go after defeating Melvin.
Salutations!
Talk to you?
Leader of the fire starters!
Shush. Other way down somewhere. Nope, that's the dungeon.
Exploder of Melvin.
Exploder of Melvin Underbelly. I exploded him. Hang down here. That way. Where the water menu want to go.
Reds aren't
fire.
particularly hardy, so you mustn't let enemies get too close to them, sire. But use them in a pack, and that's a different story. A story full of flames and burning and screaming. Ah, it's good to have them back. Maybe I can get a hot meal now.
You can tell that the voice actors had fun with us. Maybe I was supposed to go back down into the halls?
Salutations!
It says I still have mission there. Alright. Try it again. I missed it somewhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You might actually be interested in this bundle. Gives you 3 Phoenix boxes, a mercenary uniform, XP boost, and a Borg Bridge officer.
Cool. I'm not spending money on it.
Well, no, it's a free thing. You get it through Humble Bundle right at the moment.
Oh, there's... Yeah, I thought something. Okay, we gotta get over there to that handle. I know y'all hungry, but it's okay. I could stand to lose a few
Hey,
pounds.
watch it! Don't you go messing up our village!
What? What'd you say? Mess up your village? Okay. Okay, I think it was over Or at not. Over here.
No.
There's a black cloud over there. That's evilness. Guys? Have I spoken to y'all? Yes. Is that where I came from? Yeah, I think that's something. Right, so that's just that open spot. This is the only thing that irritates me about games like this, is it forces you to walk around and just hunt for shit.
For you.
For
you.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I'm supposed to deal with a castle next. I'm going back to sleep. I don't think there's a map of any sort. I think this is what led to the halflings. Oh. Let's see if there's another exit in the town. Go further back and dice away.
You're worse than the halflings.
No, I'm not.
Hey, are those creatures for sale?
What you got?
Castle Spree is under siege. It's
There we go.
burning. The demons that they came out of the air.
This is where
The
I'm
lady,
supposed to go.
she told us to run, so I ran and I didn't look back, even when the screaming started. I don't know if the others made it. I'm
so-
not going back there again.
Basically, there's two sisters up here. One is basically a normal human, the other is a succubus. And both don't care that you're evil. However, succubus will crank up your corruption, which I think you want to keep relatively low, despite what you're doing. And the other, I think, keeps your corruption lower. But one, it kind of depends on which one you get.
1,000
That changes
halflings couldn't do this much
the look
damage.
of the
I
tower,
smell magic in the air. That's never a good smell. Sire, I think you should investigate further.
Oops, sorry guys, don't go in the fire.
For you.
Oops. I need fire minions. I need all the fire minions.
Wits!
That's right, pull up the fire guys. Thank you.
Browns.
Hey, who got you?
He was most definitely not local.
No,
I wonder if the lady that gibbering peasant mentioned is behind this.
Anyway, typically I choose the,
Better find another way. Oh, the master of the
I don't know what
shadows.
the names are, but basically the not succubus one because of the rose motif that ends up in your tower. Actually, really freaking awesome. And since I need to counteract the evil deed I did to my townspeople, just so I
You
can...
choose all.
kind of stays somewhat not corrupt. But still evil? Evil, not corrupt? Is that like a Dungeons and Dragons alignment? Evil, not corrupt? Get over there. Alright. I guess technically this character would be chaotic neutral since he is focused on his personal self, but is not particularly evil. Because he's willing to help if it suits him. Benefits him?
Would not be true neutral.
Okay. As long as it benefits him, he's okay with doing it.
Yeah. Chaotic neutral is you don't care. You purposely disobey laws and that kind of thing.
Ah. There we go. This is right.
Browns.
So you're going after the cutie then?
The rosy one? Probably.
Yeah.
Typically, that's who I go after. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, the succubus like should be fun, but I don't really like the, I don't like the castle aesthetic.
The succubus are usually fun. However, I think what you're saying is you want to go semi-nice instead of completely evil.
Well, I don't mind being nefarious and evil and mean. But
Yes, but I'm talking in the game, not in real life.
Hey. But what's the point of being evil overlord if you don't have people that are going to follow you and you have to kill them all otherwise? So you might as well be somewhat nice to them. You know?
Sure.
Everybody armed up. It's a way around. Oh, must have missed a turn. I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. I missed something again. Easy to do considering the camera's not the friendliest thing in the world.
You choose all Browns.
That's where I keep. Oh, I guess I gotta go back around. That kinda sucks. The way I understand, Overlord 2 is a far superior game, and I'm kinda can't wait to actually play that one. Oh wait, do I need to do something like that? What is that? I need to do something with reds.
Reds.
Hey guys, can you do something with that fire right there? That's what I have to do. Yep. Good choice. Okay. Browns.
Red Browns.
Go over and do something for me.
Reds.
I do like the aspect of the different minions having different abilities and whatnot.
Yeah.
It definitely has a what do you call it? A Pikmin / RTS vibe to it.
Browns.
Well, it definitely feels better.
Those better work with them.
the game. It feels better that way because if it didn't have the variations for the minions,
Yeah.
you'd never get anything done. You'd be constantly getting stuck with the same minions everywhere.
Those pipes, guys. Alright, running with a few more reds than I really want.
Browns!
Almost browns. Two. Probably need to go get a few more before I move further into the castle.
For you!
Thank you, minion. Or I could just go with reds. Which, while not the greatest thing in the world, they are quite a nasty range to unit. That and I'll probably find some browns in here somewhere. Yep, there are some browns.
Reds!
Reds away.
Yes, master! Taking position! Reds!
My lady, please hurry. They're coming.
Stay back. These people are no threat to you. Put that down. Okay, let's just run!
And on fire.
Quick, the storeroom.
That was horrible.
Unless you want the horrible following us in here, I suggest you shut the door.
He is a little bossy, but I do like her more than her sister. Alright, so I got a thing up here to turn.
Keep those reds at the back.
The human one's a little
Set
bossy.
them on fire. Your little creatures are just darlings, aren't they?
She's the one talking.
I'm
about.
Rose. Well, it seems like you can handle yourselves. Interested in a job? Have you heard about the Heaven's Peak Plague? It's nasty, very nasty. I came here to see if this place could shelter the poor lumps that aren't infected. Yet. Ugh. I need to get out of here, but I can't leave with these raiders everywhere, and I need my luggage. Could you deal with them and retrieve it for me? Oh, you should probably know. Those raiders had a strange creature with them. It's bound to be magical. Must have helped them get in here.
Strange creature, my ass. That's your sister. Alright, let's see. Need some red.
Reds!
Come on, guys.
I'm so used to having your stream up on the big screen. Every time you say something, I look over there so that I can catch what you're talking about.
I can sort of understand that. When I first started co-oping with D-Swank, sometimes I'd still be in chat with him while I was editing, and it was hard because I could not tell between his voice in the video and in the chat. A lot of times I'd either get out of chat or just wait till later.
Browns! Reds! That must hurt! Browns!
Sending reds into a combat is just stupid.
That's mine!
Thank you. I'll switch to boys.
Reds! Browns!
Yep, just lock fire until they die. That works.
Reds!
That works. Burn. He gets a whoop.
Browns!
It's a little more difficult when you have to deal with 4 different ones, though.
Reds!
Yeah, it's true.
We're missing a brown. Come on, Charlie. I'll call you Charlie. I'm gonna forget your name later, though.
For me! For me!
Is that a hurt gate or?
Reds!
Arr! This makes me want to watch Gremlins. Really makes me want to watch Gremlins again. That's something to introduce your little girl to come Christmas time.
Well, I was thinking about it, but I don't remember what the Gremlins movies were rated for, honestly.
I think the original one may be a PG-13. It might have gotten an R rating because they were forced to have. Oh, excuse me. Horse break. From what I understand, they were forced to give the original Gremlins a rated R. I think I might be thinking about a different movie. It's certainly not as bad as the rating wants you to believe it is.
Yeah.
I mean, Christmas show, for Christ's sake, man. At least that's what people consider it.
Yeah.
I love Gremlins. It really isn't that bad. Give it a pre-screening, man. Yeah, you probably haven't seen it forever yourself.
It's been a long time.
And seriously, you let her watch my streams. I think Gremlins would be okay. I think you tend to forget just how not PG-13 I can be.
You know, I'm going to regret saying this. I'm fine with her watching you.
Those raiders
you're a
don't
decent
want me
enough
helping
guy.
the plague victims. They want to create chaos.
I
If
know,
that
you're
plague
welcome.
gets out of Heaven's Peak, then things will get very disorganized. And I hate that.
Oh shit, I just burned a bunch of them. Sorry guys. Oops. I just sent him to the fire.
Taking position. Yes, master.
Who got left? Only got 8 left. Oh no. Guys, that's one of the good things about the blues when I find them. They can resurrect the dead ones.
For you. Reds.
Oh, there's people back there. Hey, people.
Oh.
Got a lead and raid.
For the Overlord. That's mine.
And Gremlins is a real classic. Gremlins 2 far surpasses its predecessor.
I remember watching those.
treasure.
Second one was definitely interesting.
Yeah, it's like they decided to just say, the heck with it, we're going full screwy, because they do. Yeah, I guess I can't do anything
That's
with that.
mine.
Come on, guys, we still got a little more to read up here. That's enough. Come on. Gotta pull your brothers out of the hole over here.
If you don't want your skin to rot and drop off, I suggest you find my luggage. Please?
Sure. That. Okay. How many reds do I have?
Reds.
5, that's enough.
Browns.
Ew.
That creature's presence explains how these raiders entered the castle. Quick, Master! Position your reds on high ground to attack the beast. You must keep it surrounded. Browns!
So that means I need to go put some browns back. You stay right there, buddy boy. Here, guys.
That must hurt. Reds!
No, you little assholes. Don't fight that! Everybody back. Retreat, retreat.
Reds! You must keep it surrounded. That's it! Now protect them and take it down!
Ow, 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 ow. Browns! Save me!
Choose all browns!
You're gonna kill all my reds, didn't you?
You must keep it surrounded. Browns!
Alright, you guys need to sit right here and defend, please.
Reds! That's it! Now protect them and take it down!
No, I'm gonna die.
Don't die.
I'm gonna die! What's going on, man?
Not much. You?
9.
Why?
Because this game is hard. I need to sacrifice some minions to the health hole so I can get some health back.
You must keep it surrounded. Browns!
Wow, that's a good 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, it typically is.
Reds! That's it! Now protect them and take it down! Reds! Browns!
Oh, that's cool.
Wish this guy could run. still surrounded? 6 there. 5 there. Hey, leave him alone. Still 2 over there, that might be enough. You're not dead yet.
Now, bring the luggage to that female creature before she moans the place down. You choose all.
Alright. Still deadly guys down here, y'all dead? Y'all is dead. Y'all get my stuff. Get my goblin juice. Gremlin juice.
Reds!
Get back here, little asses.
Browns! Oh!
Well, luggage. Get over there. Thank you. Alright, luggage got. Guys, come on. There was somebody in the way, was that the problem? Yep, there was somebody in the way, that was the problem. What do I have left? Brown. Yeah, 1 brown, 2 reds. I'm gonna get myself killed if I can. Alright, slowpokes, come on.
If you don't want your skin to rot and drop off, I suggest you find my luggage. Please?
They're coming. Right now. Ah. Oops. Yep, I did.
Let's head for spree!
My luggage. You and your little cherubs found it.
Cherubs. Okay.
Cherubs?
I thought you were just the usual run-of-the-mill dungeon fodder, but you've surprised me. I think someone like you could use someone like me. Let's go.
A bit forceful too, that one.
So this is your tower. It could use a bit of work.
Greetings, mistress. Sire, we've managed to reopen the private quarters. I've instructed the minions to take Milady's luggage there.
If you're heading to Heaven's Peak, perhaps you could investigate what's been causing the plague. I'd better get up there. Wouldn't want those little deers eating my things and getting a tummy ache. Give me a chance to spruce up the place a little, then come on up. I'll put the kettle on.
I believe one causing the plague would be said succubus. Alright, so Heaven's Peak. Ooh, excuse me.
The slime, the stagnant odor, the festering corpses. It's all so homely. You'll see that the city of Heaven's Peak dominates these swamp-laden lands, my lord. Within it, the great citadel of Angelus Keep squats like a fly on a dung pile.
Hey guy, I'm gonna come kill all your sheep. And he just left me too. Oh, the chaos.
That's it. Stay back, girls. Daddy's going to teach the bad man a lesson.
You're what now? You're going to teach the bad man a what? I need your sheep to create minions. If you lived well enough alone, I would have given you money for them.
Wait, you're trading for sheep?
No, I am killing sheep for minion juice.
That's almost as good as Catan and wood for sheep.
Yeah. Yep. Sheep for minion juice.
Sheep minion juice.
Sheep for sauce.
You're getting sheep sauce?
Minion sauce. From sheep. What's in here? Can we go in here? I think... I don't remember if we picked up the green minions here or the blue ones. Feels like being it's a swamp. That's a bunch of dead down there. I don't remember if we go down there yet or not. We're gonna go down there.
Red Browns.
And the dead rise.
Yes, master.
And the dead die. Goblins versus the dead, goblins win. Or whatever these little things really are. Goblins, gremlins, things. They're little green, brown, blue, red, destructive little shits. And they're fun. Can we go in here? Can I go in there? Leave my red minions alone.
Red Brown.
That we can't go through that. That's green. That's green. That's what my green minions are for. Can't go that way. We've got to go this way.
Reds.
You guys take care of the fire first, please.
Browns. Browns.
Don't run from fire,
Treasure for you.
Be down low.
Reds. Browns.
Oh, these little guys are not terribly bright. But I'm picking up plenty of red minion sauce. Speaking of sauce, are you getting hyped for some Divinity Original Sin?
Some. Yes, dude, I am so swamped with stuff at the moment. Because I'm trying to get. I'm doing school stuff, trying to get into that. I've got a part-time job, but I've got a lot. Along with being sick.
Red, brown, oh!
Alright, this is just somewhere to accumulate red essence. Princess. I mean, if you're tired and don't want to mess with them, oh, that's fine.
Reds!
Can't go any green over there. Damn, he just obliterated my reds.
You choose all!
I think we leave now. Don't think we're intending to come in here yet. What's that? Fire.
Reds!
Can we get rid of the fire, please?
You choose all! Browns! All! Browns!
So we know we're not going this way.
Look, friend, the camp is getting pretty full now. We just can't take in anymore. And your little friends look pretty far gone. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't think he's a refugee, sir. From the way he's dressed, I'd say he's heading to the city, not away from it.
You mean you actually want to get in? What's wrong with this guy?
You know about the plague, right? The zombies? The city's been closed off. Orders of Sir William, our paladin governor. He even cancelled his own wedding. And that's ain't a woman you want to cancel on.
Look, if you and your creatures want to start wandering about, be my guest. I suppose you might find a way in if you search. But I warn you, it's not safe, and you won't get any help from us. We've enough work to do in the camp as it is. And zombies ain't the worst of it.
I'll tell you what, Mr.
I don't know what's worse. Stuck in there with them, or stuck out here with them.
Methinks I pick up blue.
I'm telling you, he went into that inn, and I never saw him again.
Those knights give me the creeps. They're too quiet.
I don't know what's worse. Stuck in there with them, or stuck out here with them.
Something strange is going on at that inn.
Hey, big guy, get over here.
What?
Heard you might be looking for a way into Heaven's Peak.
How'd you hear that?
You're crazy, you know that? But I've still got a family in there. So, maybe you're the kind of crazy we need right now. See that sewer entrance over there? I've been watching it. Seen a few refugees coming out. Not many, I grant you, and some are in a bad way, a real bad way. But if you want in, There it is.
If you want to cross water, you'll need to locate the blue minions. They must be somewhere around here. They gravitate towards watery areas.
What the hell'd you do that for? You want your brains eaten like a boiled egg?
I ain't worried about that. I ain't got no brains. Oh, man, what the hell popping up right there? I think these zombies are serious. Well, not too squishy, I guess. Squishy enough. Oh, it was the... Oh, no, that was my guy's fire. And there she is. There's her sister.
A succubus. Poor misunderstood young ladies. They just want a little bit of love, a little bit of death, just like the rest of us.
Nope. Oh, wow. I just saw I see the succubus on screen. She is loving your minions.
Yeah, she's... I don't want to know what she's... Oh, okay. She is...
Is she going after your minion juice?
Yes, she is. And she's about to kill my ass. Run! Guys.
Too bad you can't have her as a minion.
No, but you can have her as a mistress.
Oh, she's one of them?
Yep, that's Rose's sister. You guys take that back so I can have more minions. There's blue minions. Which I need green to get to them. I think I need the... Nope, that's how I get there.
Your mana has been increased.
Ah, that was a mana crystal. Okay. So I think I have to find the green minions first.
Are they all imp-like?
Yeah.
Okay, I was hoping that like the minions were different. The green one, yeah, the greens might be more troll-like than goblin.
Well, they have a little bit of a different aesthetic to them, but they're basically the same thing.
Okay. So I was really hoping that was going to be your different, what kind of differentiates them. I think she's Slaneshing your minions.
I think she was, actually.
Okay, can you go collect the? Hey, do you now that she was out? Is she gone?
I don't know. That's she's not gone. She's just don't have to deal with her out here anymore.
Okay. I didn't know if that. I mean, if this had a more pirate theme, I was going to ask if you were sending your minions to go collect the booty.
I'm about to die to a ram. I just died to a damn ram. After all that bullshit, I just died to a ram.
The slime, the stagnant odor, the
Why did you die to a... You haven't died yet.
Homely.
I don't believe that you have died
See
yet.
that the city of Heaven's Peak dominates these swamp-laden lands, my lord. Within it, the great citadel of
You just
Angelus
died.
Keep squats like a fly in a dung
You
pile.
melted into the ground?
Yes. You melt back into the ground, and I guess you go back to your
I don't know what's worse. Stuck in there with them.
Are you a
or stuck
lichling?
out here with them.
Sort of. You're woken up from the
I
dead by the
feel
goblins.
terrible.
By, the
Everything
main one.
aches.
Don't want to give it too much away, but I kind of know who I am. I've already spoiled the game for myself, but I still want to play it.
I'm telling you, he went into that inn, and I never saw him again.
I don't know what's worse. Stuck in there with them. Or stuck out here with them. I don't know what's worse. Stuck in there with them. Or stuck out here with them.
Yes, you've already said that. I swear I need blue minions, so I know I can't go this way. I needed green to get to the blue
I don't know what's worse. Stuck in there with them. Or
Blue
stuck
skip
out
the
here
green.
with them.
Who is it? Where are you?
Those knights give me the creeps. They're too quiet.
I got it.
And you need blue to get to the green.
What's happening?
No.
Get away from me. Get away. Get away.
How about that for a zombie?
Yeah, I was hoping that, like,
City. Wouldn't want to be trapped in there.
your base minion would be
comes out, bud.
your goblins, and then your next tier up would be like orcs or ogres or trolls. You know, maybe having zombies as a specialized minion.
Well, you could be the head of Overlord 3. How about that?
Hey, big guy, get over here. Heard you might be looking for a way into Heaven's Peak.
If you want to cross water, you'll need to locate the blue minions. They must be somewhere around here. They gravitate towards watery areas.
Probably zombies were down there. Things like that. Okay.
Brown.
What the hell did you do that for? You want your brains eaten like a boiled egg?
I don't think people would like the Overlord that I would put together. Well, I think some people would love it, but who are behind this? Like, who owns Overlord?
I'd have to restart the game or look at it or look it up.
Okay. Is it EA?
No. This is before EA started going batshit crazy and doing stupid things, buying people out, stuff like that.
You said before? EA's been doing that forever.
Get out of the water!
This game is not older than 98.
No, it's early 2000s, I think.
Yeah, EA was doing that in the early 90s.
We don't want to go that way. We don't want to do it that right.
Codemasters, Triumph, okay.
Well, maybe.
Guess I do have to deal with it. Alright.
Have Overlord be that you're like suddenly got the power to summon minions, and your whole thing is going up to
young ladies.
the top of
They just want
a
a little
corrupt
bit of
game
love,
developer.
a little bit of death.
The boss is
Just like the rest of us.
the CEO of the company, and you're just going up through the tower, slaughtering all the minions of the boss. Where are we? We're at the level where they create loot crates. Kill them all.
Final level.
No, that would be like... And you just every level is themed around some sort of game industry fail that nobody likes that they all do. Always on DRM, things like that.
Red browns.
Okay, this feels right. Must be going somewhere home now. Wait, do I only have one food? No, I don't have food. Home browns, get out of here. That's two. Alright, nope. Can't go down this way. Is that dodos?
Dodos?
These creatures are boombo buds. They are as deadly as they are stupid looking and fiercely protective of their eggs.
I don't care, they're dodos. Wait, what's that? I have fried chicken back. Total soup. Chicken soup.
So...
Hurry across the water, guys! Hurry, hurry, hurry!
Saw a video the other day about, and it's a fairly old video, but somebody put a level 1 million dodo versus a giga. A level 1 giga. Guess who won? The giga won. But it almost died. The only reason why it won was after the dodo only got 2 hits on it, and the giga could knock the dodo away with its bites. So its AoE had the knockback, so the dodo never could hurt the giga. Oh wow. A lot of birds.
Mm-hmm. I can't go out there without blues.
Oh, because blue is water?
Yep. Blue can go into water, has a relatively weaker attack, but they can also resurrect dead minions. Green can poison and do poisonous things and go into poisonous areas. Reds are your ranged attack. And of course, browns
an
are
object. I like objects.
Generals. Yep. Yep. They're the beefy ones.
They're the ones that feast upon hobbits.
Once they get that back, I'll get some more mana.
Your mana has been increased.
Yeah, this is very much Pikmin.
Yeah, it's Pikmin, the dark fantasy version. It came out at relatively the same time. I don't know. The original Pikmin was 64, wasn't it?
I believe so.
So I know the Rams up here are gonna my ass.
Just have a better strategy.
Leave that alone. Crap.
Oh!
Like having a full roster of minions before we're done.
Where did your minions go?
I have them staked over here. You can take some of them, sweep them to an area, and let them stay there for a strategic point.
Ah.
Something over here that I could do since it was being somewhat guarded. It's a means of picking up brown sauce.
Browns!
Brown sauce for the sheep?
Brown minion energy from anything generally living. Red comes from anything fire sourced.
You don't want to leave the camp!
So on and so forth.
So the bird should give you blue?
Should.
I got out before they shut the city. Wouldn't want to be trapped in there.
May have to leave this area to find the greens. I think I need to do to get to blues. Or maybe I'm
Just be careful, you don't need to get any purple if you have green.
Yeah, no.
Those knights give me the creeps. They're too quiet. Something strange is going on at that inn.
Typically, you get a couple of the minions to play with before you go find their nest.
You don't want to leave the camp!
Ah.
I'm thinking I have to go find the greens first because the blue minions are right over there. I wonder what happens if I sacrifice a minion into the green. Maybe start the event. That sounds nasty.
Yep, sorry about that. Yeah, upper respiratory infection.
So first you get bit by a spider, now that.
Mm-hmm. But on a different note, I spent like almost $200 on DVDs today.
Something good, I hope.
Well, I caught myself up on NCIS up to the 15th season because it's not bad. And I already have up to 12.
I might have known that the blues would find some.
Hills from the Dark Side. That was that series I was trying to remember.
Sire, and retrieve their hide.
When we're talking about horror anthology series.
Right. So that triggered that, but I can't actually go there. Aha.
Star Blazers 2199, which is the shot-for-shot remake of the original Star Blazers.
Right. Which is the
Space Battleship Demona.
Yeah.
What else here?
That allows me there. So yeah, definitely need the green minions first.
Complete run of Gravity Falls.
Nice.
Complete run of the Danny Phantom
You don't want to leave the
series,
camp!
which I enjoyed.
It was good. Never sat down and watched it.
Season 1 of the
I got out before they shut the
90s
city.
era
Wouldn't want to be trapped in there.
Justice League,
I'm telling you,
part
he
of
went
that
into that
DC
inn,
animated universe.
I never saw him again.
And the complete series of the late 80s War of the Worlds series.
I heard about it.
The one that continues after the 50s era movie. It was only 48 episodes, but it looked interesting. So I've got a huge amount of media now to watch.
Sounds like it.
Because I have all that, and I've hardly started the stuff I bought last week.
Right.
So.
Where did the swamp put me? Found out where I needed to go.
I need to go grab something to drink, so I'll be back in just a bit.
Okay.
And muting my microphone.
Look, friend, the camp is getting pretty full now. We just can't take in anymore. And your little friends look pretty far gone. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't think he's a refugee, sir. From the way he's dressed, I'd say he's heading to the city, not away from it.
You mean you actually want to get in? What's wrong with this guy?
You know about the plague, right? The zombies? The city's been closed off. Orders of Sir William, our paladin governor.
All the sheep, yeah. Could murder all the sheep camp with more brown sauce.
Hey, I see you looking at my sheep. Keep your creatures away from my girls. Oh, come here, sheepy sheepy.
Alright, so I guess we can't continue through here without blue minions, and I can't go find the blue minion mist without green, so and I think the green minions... I guess the green minions have to be over here. How do I get to that? How I get back out. I guess we'll go back down here in the graveyard and see if I missed somewhere we'll find green minions.
Browns.
No, they're guarding.
Reds. Browns.
Don't get too close to them. That's what they just...
Head's back. So, how's your slaughtering going?
Slow but sure. I'm trying to see if I can sneak up on these magic building pools up here for this item.
Ah.
Grab that for me.
Ooh, an object.
So, those
like
are those your
objects.
dead minions? The ones with the skulls over them?
Yep. You have a short amount of time to resurrect them with the blues.
But you don't have any blues.
Correct.
Not even any smooth jazz.
No, we're not. That might be okay now. Let's get this home first.
They don't move very quick.
No, they don't.
Could you follow them, hypothetically, all the way home? I mean, I didn't know if you just stopped moving, if they moved out of render range and suddenly were there, or...
No, they go all the way back to a teleport pad before they come back to you.
Ah.
Which is just across that bridge. It just opened up. So I'll be right here waiting for them.
You choose all.
That might be a health object.
Your health is
That
increased.
was a health object. Awesome. Let's go down here. They are a little faster on the return at the very least. And I'm back here again. Okay. Oh, that sucks. This is... Maybe I gotta leave you guys here and go across it myself. Alright. Head back to where that sewer grate is. I don't know if there was something obstructing it. I think my biggest gripe is the fact that I don't have a ring.
I feel terrible. Everything aches.
There's the sewer grate, and yes, the obstructed. Alright, well.
You don't want to leave the camp?
Oh, stop right. Might have to go rummage around and find a cord, find blues. Of course, I'm probably going to get myself killed too. Because on his own, Overlord's a bit squishy. Just a little treasure out there. Sewer grate, which is where you want to go. Over here. And, yep. I guess we're done at Castle Spree for now until I find green minions. Or the blues, wherever the hell they're having at. The blue hive was down that hole they ran off into. I hear the sound of pills.
You hear the sound of what?
Pills.
Yes.
So you're lucky. The last time I took a steroid, I took a very, very.
You don't want to leave the camp.
Probulation?
No, very edgy, very mean, very snappy.
I got out before they shut the city. Wouldn't want to be trapped in there.
I was not a friendly person when I was on those things.
Well, I can tell when I'm starting to have an issue. So when I already have a slight issue with being angry, so I just choose to go a different direction. Which usually ends up with me doing something more stupid or risky than angry. So, yeah. So, Ark and Space Engineers are going to be very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
I may have to just look up and find out where the hell I'm supposed to go next. I'm honestly a little bit lost.
Question, did we technically find anything last week?
Didn't you have your mining ship, that little yellow mining ship?
Oh, yeah, I did. Dang it. Like, yeah, next roll we got, we were supposed to also add the pirate's head.
Yes. Well, next mod. If we'd gotten inventory size, it wouldn't. But guess what we got?
Wasn't it that weapons pack?
Yep, the Eve weapons pack.
Hey!
Was that G something?
This is
Yes.
the only bit of
Weapons
farmland we've
pack?
managed
Okay.
to
Yeah,
save from the halflings. But the
There's a
crops
new
won't be
version
ready for
of it
months. We'll have
that is
storage
balanced
by
with
then.
the shields.
Yeah, because I
The
looked
bubble
for
shield.
We've seen him
the
going to
Eve
this old workshop.
weapons pack, and I couldn't find anything under that name, so...
Yeah, we're gonna be using that one, the new version, because it also has more guns in it and a more streamlined thingy. It has a streamlined thingy. I can't even think of what I'm trying, the words, whatever. Streamlined scripting, energy scripting. There we go. I eventually figure out what I'm trying to say.
That's one way to get rid of a few minions if you need a few extras. But yeah, with the shields and the E-mods, I'm not too worried about the first level of...
Pirates. Neither am I.
Brown!
Oh, Infernity was involved with this one. That's cool. He's the one behind the Code Cat stuff.
Reds!
Right. I'm gonna have to do some research. Send you... Did you say you already put Discord on your other machine?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, crap. You're still logged in, so you're getting Discord views.
That's alright.
Okay. Ooh, an object. I like objects.
True. You have you ever gotten paid for YouTube? Were you once a professional?
Nope. Not that I didn't accumulate about $10 worth of stuff, and it just went.
Oh, did they take it away from you?
I have no idea. I hadn't looked. I wouldn't think they took it away.
Yeah.
Don't you need to make $100 before you can actually start getting any of that money?
Yeah, that's the minimum.
Oh, this is the way to bronze forest. Okay.
Technically, I could just go in and say I want to drain my entire account. But I mean, that's like what, a couple.
Halflings!
That's a
Close
good
the gates!
safe
Cowardly creatures!
place
Quick, find another
where
route.
I won't
Decide
accidentally
how to
spend
deal
it,
with
at least
these
for now.
worthless peons.
All $10 of it?
For me? Oh, I had more than $10. I had a lot more than $10. An order of magnitude larger than that, plus a little bit.
Ah, okay.
You choose all.
You know, a mod that we would have fun with if we ever got it onto Arc is the tameable Titan boas.
They are tameable now.
Oh, they are now?
Yeah.
Just throw eggs at them from the sky.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yep. Fertilized eggs. And they need to be out of your inventory, I believe.
These roots? Oh, I've never seen anything like it.
Darn elves can't keep their own forest under control.
These roots are strangling our
Cool, I just
crops.
figured something out about
It's
Pteranodons.
gone crazy.
They
That
fly?
ain't natural, I'm telling
You can fly forever
I've
as
tried
long as you
cutting
don't
them,
do
setting
your
them on
speed
fire,
boost.
nothing else.
Their stamina doesn't drain.
You know what? Something else you can do? Get a grappling hook. Shoot the grappling hook just above their eyes. Reel into it, and then whistle for them to follow you. And
they'll fly to the ground, won't they? Because you're below them.
No, that's why you need to reel yourself up so you're. That's why I said shoot it above their eyes.
Yeah.
Because that will put your center point even with their center point.
Quit burning the wheat field, you little assholes. Ram, arch nemesis. Guys, stop. Pick up the damn forge. Thank you. I know you're happy throwing your little flaming balls around everywhere, killing things. Also naked. Take that as you wish. Short red minions to pick up the hot forge. Just about out of red juice. There it is.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that was a thing.
I love the sound of flying halflings in the morning. Did something get in y'all's way? Oh.
It looks like the pirate ships may have been taken down, so we may have to just skip straight to the Reavers.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
I guess that means we immediately put the shield on?
You have retrieved a smelter, sire.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Those guys, from what I hear, he's been seriously upgrading the mods to the point where they're even giving Wasted and them trouble.
Yes.
With their heavily modified games. And we're still running basically vanilla.
Taken there. This is the forge, Dark One. Ah, the forge, sire. This place has brought forth weapons that could slay troll kings, and armor that could stop a dragon's breath.
Rotation, projector. Yep. Looks like the pirate one has been taken down. So...
Steel. Only in steel currently. We'll have it go there. I don't remember how we get the extra stuff to make. I think I have to actually sacrifice red minions.
Here you can forge new items.
Well, that's
and
not too bad. 8
existing
different
ones.
Reaver ships.
You can create 3 types of items: weapons, helmets, and armor.
I think they're all medium and heavy class, though.
Oh, that's fine. We do have some good
This
weapons,
is where you can
so-
select the material type, sire. It's dependent on the types of smelters you have in your forge. The lives of your minions can be used to imbue items. The more you sacrifice, the more powerful the item. Cost and the maximum number of minions you can sacrifice are determined by item and material type. Don't get too carried away, sire. Remember, minions are your
All right.
deadliest weapons, so don't leave home without them.
I sent you links to everything I think we should be adding.
Okay.
Your item is ready to be forged,
One of the
Master.
things I added, since we have 2 weapon packs currently, is the ability to queue, or a mod that supposedly works with any weapon pack, but it adds the ability to queue the ammo for that particular gun from its particular
This is your armory, sire,
menu.
where you can store your
So,
armor
like
and
the
weapons.
big turrets on the station,
The smelter needs feeding,
if we
Master.
want the ammo for that, we go to its control panel and we can say order 100.
Okay.
That way we don't waste time staring at the menu go, is this the right one?
Rescuer of the distressed damsel. Yeah.
Ah, there you are. This place isn't what I'm normally used to, but one has to make the best of things, I suppose. Let me show you around. Not much to look at
that's
here, but
cool.
nothing that a really good dust wouldn't cure.
What's up?
So, I just finished watching a video about Ark, and he basically did a drag race with all of the different animals through Aberration.
Yep.
Want to take a guess at what the fastest critter on the Arks is?
Ah, just what
The
we
rock
need.
drake.
Nope.
Shouldn't it be Gallimimus?
Gallimimus was number 2.
Was he jumping or just running?
This was AI controlled, so.
Okay, so just running.
Yeah, it's my coffer. It's a little empty.
Basically what he did was he parked them all evenly at one end of the strip, just
Now, this could be a
inside
great
targeting
space.
range, and put a lot
Bedroom, a
of
banqueting
hostile
area, even
raptors
your own
against the
private
wall,
interrogation
and told
room.
the raptors through command codes, "Don't move," and then told his animals to go attack the raptors, and then unfroze time, and they charged across. So at attack speed. The fastest was the Microraptor.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. How is this?
And it was full chicken running.
Nice.
Wings out, just...
Exploder of Melvin Underbelly.
Then the Gallimimus,
We'll
followed by the Basilisk.
Huh.
The Procoptodon, which is Ruboy. Then Giganato, and then the Oviraptor. It was kind of a cool test. Well formulated, well set up.
Gotta get my brown minion sauce back up. used about half my minions to make better armor.
What?
Oh yeah, you can toss your minions into the forge to make better armor. Tossing in the brown ones increases your defense. Tossing in the other ones increases the resistance to their respective elements.
Are they armor for your minions or for you? Okay. So do you? Is that a permanent cape?
Yes. Because it's physical armor that you wear.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Treasure
Oh, I collect the wool.
for you.
Let's see if I can get back over to Oberon's forest again. I think that's where I'll find either the blue or green minions. Because I want to think the greens are the last ones I'll find.
Well, don't you need the greens to get the blues?
The blue hive, yes.
I love the guy that's riding the sheep.
Yeah.
And clubbing it.
That is great, isn't it?
Yeah. A couple of years ago. Yeah, it's rather dark humor, but NASCAR of all things had a competition with one of the teams put it out there where people could design and vote on the images and designs on two of the cars for one of the races.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it would be hilarious to submit a design for each car. One pink, very Lisa Frank, with a seal motif on it. Okay? Specifically a seal on the back. And then another, which was blue, and had a caveman motif on it, and a club on the front bumper. Because you know, in NASCAR, they always end up trading paint, and nose to tail to get the
Darn elves can't keep their own forest under control.
God, I can't even think of the term. Get airflow, but drafting. Mm-hmm. So, since they'd be teammates, they'd help each other out, and I thought it would have been hilarious to have this caveman come up with a club on the front of their car and hit the seal on the back. So it would have been a huge setup, but I think it would have been funny. But I never followed through with that.
I don't think they would have taken it anyway.
No. You submit them as two different cars, and then people would vote on them. So you just make them look good, and people would have voted on them. And if people had voted, you don't let people know that that's your plan. You just submit the two cars.
Gotcha.
And stay quiet about it, and hope that your design is, better than everybody else's.
Evernight Forest was once filled with elven magic. Creature and plant
That way
existed
that
harmoniously
they vote for yours, and you get your end result without actually
now it is dank,
trying.
dark, corrupted. Ooh, I like what they've done with the place.
Unicorn.
Unicorn?
Probably deadly. in this game.
You have to kill the unicorn?
Trespassers on this once verdant
You have to
soil.
drink its blood.
It is.
What creature has the dream he brought forth? Alas, Oberon is truly sickened.
Elves, even dead
Be careful.
ones, can speak telepathically to all magical
Drinking
beings, sire.
unicorn's blood is kind of like replacing sleep with caffeine.
Not a
It's a half-life,
made
a cursed life.
If you are of the earth and not of the mind, seek out the one-horned beasts.
Once they bestowed healing, but now they crave the blood of living creatures. All living creatures.
Blood! Blood!
Release them from their pain and return here.
Lazy creatures.
Only then shall you learn more of Evernight's sorrow.
Kill the one-horned beasts, and we will tell you more of Evernight.
Kill unicorns.
Reds!
Oh, so the unicorns used to be good, and now they just want to kill things.
Spies!
And it's just
Much
munching on
bloody unicorns!
Because, yeah.
Straight up munching on the
I
dwarf.
see one that
Nom 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 nom.
Browns! Reds! Browns! Take it!
Oh, horsey. Come on. Get a little closer in range of my red guys, please.
Ooh.
Reds!
Hello.
What? What was he? What part of the dwarf was he?
Really don't want to know.
The giblets.
That's a tough horse.
We don't know if this is... Good lord. You lost all your red dudes.
Oh god, the sound it makes.
What is-
He's going to use the horn as a weapon. I love these guys. So I lost a couple of my minions, so I need to go back and get a couple more before I move forward, because those unicorns are a little tough.
You have freed one beast, but you must release the other from its suffering.
You know what? No. A couple of reds, please.
So, don't know if it's a extinction core thing or an arc thing.
You have freed one beast,
But
you must release the other.
and it may have
from
come
its
from the TLC patch. But the unicorn gives a huge
Although your imposing form can
buff.
enter water, your
That's definitely
minions
extinction
cannot.
core. Normal unicorns
Well,
don't
they
spawn
can,
at level 2.
but they will drown in a rather amusing way.
Well, I didn't.
You must find
Yeah,
a
I
bridge
know,
across.
but some of the things I've seen, the glow effects appear to be more vanilla after the TLC patch.
I'm pretty sure the buff thing has to be extinction core.
Yeah, maybe. It may not be as powerful, but I don't know.
We'd have to find one to find out, I guess.
Yeah. So we'll need to keep an eye out for unicorns.
Oh yeah, I lost the Titanosaur. The monkey jumped in.
And you let the monkey kill the Titanosaur?
Nothing I can do. Those things hit like for half the Titanosaur's health per hit on their hard hit. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that.
Kill the monkey?
I was not doing nearly enough damage.
I'm guessing they've updated the saddles in the
I don't know.
Well, there's the Tech Moses saddle.
There's always been a Tech Moses.
Tech Megalodon saddle.
Yep.
Tech Tape Jar saddle.
Uh,
Tech Rock Drake saddle.
Don't know that one. That's the next one.
And the one that I knew about, the Tex Rex saddle.
Tex Rex.
Yeah, that one's been there for a while.
Rex the Tex, Tex the Rex. Object.
Ah, a new minion spell.
Minion spell.
Minion spell?
I don't recall what that's going to be. I know I get a couple of different spells.
M-I-N-O-N-O-N-O.
Oh yeah, he's out of it.
The anger spell will get your minions all riled up, sire. It also increases their health and armor.
Okay, you dead elves, tell me what I'm supposed to do next.
The beasts are slain. Alas, it is
Go to Las
only
Vegas.
a brief light that shines within this darkness.
Listen to the forest. Its sadness will tell you more.
So do you store the minions there? Or is that just where you can...
You store them and pull them out there, yeah.
Okay.
Because if you leave, if you take off from the mission without storing them, you lose them.
Ooh, that sucks. Gavin, they've chewed their way into this world?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
And their empire is everywhere. Shattering horde that sleeps beneath.
I was reading, did you know that the Skaven have chewed their way into the 40k universe before? Yeah. Also, I think in the same event that happened, somehow Kato Sigarius ended up in the fantasy for a little bit. Along with some more Ultra Smurfs.
To fight the dreaming is to fight the wind. The leaves on the trees, the birds in the sky. It is everywhere.
Always talking in riddles. Riddles.
Oberon Greenhaze once traveled the lands, vanquishing When last he returned, our great hero lost his taste for battle.
those rat things
When
do
the
look
dwarven
Skaven-like,
invaders
don't
came,
they?
he would not fight.
I just saw them.
Oberon's blade became dull, his bowstring brittle, and he would not wake
Okay,
from his slumber.
occasionally under your minion, there's a number that pops up that's a percentage, and like a sword or something.
I think that is basically because they equip stuff as they find it.
So that's your group's power efficiency or
Right,
damage efficiency.
Right, starts at 100% and moves up.
Do not try to cross these blooms, Lord. You will need to find minions with a resistance to poison first. Only they can destroy this noxious flora.
The tree grew over the place where the invaders entered
Holy.
our lands, but its roots drew power
Holy.
from the forest, corrupting all within. Now Oberon's nightmares rule Evernight.
Oh, so
Tech Rex for the Tech saddle.
I bet they look better than without it.
That elf is protected by a powerful
Well, we
shield,
already know what the
Master.
Tech Rex looks
The
like
roots
without it.
Energy.
Yeah.
This thing is awesome with it.
Well, it'd hardly be worse. Yeah, and everything ends up
make the models on that.
Well, I think the Tech Rex was their very first tech dino. Which does explain a lot.
Well, yeah, eventually they're going to update the models like they did for all the dinosaurs.
Yeah, I do think that the Tech Rex needs a
Destroying the other
TLC
root
patch.
nodes, sire. No doubt
God,
the
the Tech
dwarf
Rex
domain is
sucks.
bloated with the spoils of war. We must find a way through, Lord.
It's kind of funny. In Extinction Core, yeah, we do my settings. The Tech Rex, the Primal Tech Rex, is invisible. You can only see its eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds difficult.
What has an HP bar politically, but
Okay, so it's going to want me to have. Do I have green
Reds!
Only one. And I can't go that way without.
You choose
Hey, it's
all
green minions.
green
Hey, guys.
minions. We are in luck.
Yeah, I went over to
They have
Dino
resistance
Island,
to the
ended up
poisonous
finding
plants in
a
Evernight. You must
regular
find
Rex
their
and a Tech
lair.
Rex kind of walking around.
Green smell.
Pre-1997 version of VHS.
Star Wars.
So the green minions took off that way. I gotta follow them, sort of. But yeah, it was the green minions I needed to get to first.
So, how do you
Poison
increase your
delicious, sauteed in a special
minion
demon's
count?
bile. Deadly, of course. So perhaps they'd be more useful for dispensing a touch of
Oh, so those big
carnage.
things that your minions have been bringing back home?
Yep.
So, because you haven't been back home, is that why you don't have more? I've seen you take several back.
No, some of them are different. You can have the minion columns, the health columns, the mana columns, and so on and so forth. I've only found one minion column so far, which increased me to 15. Well, no, I think technically 2. I don't remember. I think you get up. I think you get like a maximum of like 30 total.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Hey guys, I see you. Happy to here we go. Go over here.
So, do these minions just die if they get wet?
Yes. If you go too deep in water, they die. In other words,
Do you die if you go into too deep of water?
No. At no point is there deep enough water to cause me to die, but don't throw. Damn it! You just. Wow. Anyway.
So basically, what happened on screen was basically what I was going to be asking you if that was possible.
Yes. Pretty much. Hey, blue minion stuff.
Mignon. Filet mignon.
And need blues to go through here. There's freaking amazing here.
I'll be back. I need to take stuff to the kitchen.
Did not need the damn branch. Just stay right there. Okay, fine, we'll back.
Funny. That's for you. Red crowns. Reds.
I has returned.
Yeah, welcome back.
All choose all.
Did not mean to come over.
Why do I have? I have games that I don't know. Do I have a new game? I don't remember buying it. Did somebody gift me a game?
Not recently.
Okay.
And I don't have the money to.
Get. What does it say?
I thought I had 531 games, and it's saying I have 532. I'm trying to figure out what that new game is. But it's kind of hard when you have a full list of games like this. Oh, one of them got a VR port. Okay.
And you got the VR variation of it, probably for free.
Yeah.
These guys are flaming in Western. And there's a green one.
Yeah. Let's click on that.
Yeah, VR's got to come down considerably lower in price before I look at it.
My friend was absolutely proud. He's like, "Yay! I almost bought an additional VR system for another $400 and something." I'm like, "Yeah, sounds like you're really proud of that."
Yeah, I'll be buying a 3D printer before a VR system.
Ooh, an object. I like objects.
Speaking of, you did see the post I said about the Ender 3?
What?
It was
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. When you said Ender 3, all I could think of were the Ender books by Orson Scott Card.
Good books, by the way.
I believe that was on Mana.
Good book, not so
Your
good
mana
movie.
has been increased.
Yeah.
Although they did a reasonable job with a couple of things that I thought were going to be incredibly difficult to transfer to screen.
What movies were this?
Ender's Game.
Oh,
The Viridian Caverns. The
Feel
green
lucky.
minions must have made their home here. You must follow
If
them,
you've
master.
read the book,
Follow.
well,
Follow.
the movie wouldn't be bad if you've never read the book before. Kind of like if you knew absolutely nothing about the Avatar: The Last Airbender, you would think that the movie was
Being an observant
garbage
lord,
because
I'm
it's
sure
M. Night
you've noticed that
Shyamalan
our
and
green
not
friends are
because
immune to all
it's a
kinds of
horrible
poisons.
retelling of the. Well, it's because it's garbage because it's M. Night Shyamalan. After everybody picked up on his tricks. Shamalama Ding Dong.
This is green life force, sire. Use it to summon green minions to your side.
Let's see, once we get done with
Also
these green
destroy
minions-
the plants that produce these noxious
Oh, this is done for
fumes.
tonight. I don't remember what the green minions combat specialty is. I think they have like a back attack. I don't remember really utilizing them that much. Oh, you little shits. I'll go out.
Greens are also known for their poor hygiene. Look at this place. An evil creature should have standards.
Should get into place with Warcross. Don't get into green gas, guys. That would be bad for your health. Green is very bad for your health. Even in liquid form. Unless you're on Star Trek, it was really, really good.
I didn't know there were 2 dossiers on Arno Island.
Yep.
Let's wait it out and let it stop doing its thing before we go through.
Coming back. For the master.
Question: the tech wrecks that we ended up catching over the weekend, was that male or female? That's the one I just captured. Male as well.
And unless we've changed the server settings, yours is probably super low level.
Yeah, no, the thing was like level 17 when I caught it.
Yeah, it's awful low.
Well, how do you think I catch it by myself? I don't know, console commands for God mode.
Who needs console commands on something that's below 150?
Yeah. It's easy enough to build a stone trap and just lure it to the stone trap.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing is for
Brown Reds!
the reason why it's going to be so difficult on Fuzzes is we have no mods that give us some souped up tranks and because of levels, everything we have is has very high corporate.
So it just takes a lot of arrows.
Yeah.
The highest tiered sleeping weapon that we have, is that the Night arrows? Recurve bow?
You mean the Bioshock darts?
Yeah. We don't have anything in that mod set.
Whoops.
Anything like that, it's all vanilla. So it'd be the Bioshock trank darts that go with the long neck rifle.
Which we'd need to get the jellyfish venom for.
Yep.
We're not really messing with the sea right now.
I think something that I'm going to... We have a forge, right?
We have.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the industrial forge. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking about looking at maybe
Master, use the greens to pick up the green hive.
doing a
Summon more of them.
penguin
All
next on Saturday.
You choose all.
And getting a huge amount of polymer and putting together a high-end
greens
compound. Trying to get max damage on it just so I can make some arrows and not be afraid of anything on the island.
Yeah, the arrows do a decent amount of damage, but I mean, everything's still level super high.
That's right.
Well, I mean,
Sweep your greens.
You're better off.
Vile
Honestly, you're better off
sire.
with melee, getting a bunch of armor and just swording people to death.
Greens.
Possibly.
Well, even if I transferred what I could off from my single player onto multiplayer servers, you know, I couldn't use half the stuff anyway. Because I have a full set of tech armor. And we don't have the element.
Well, your character doesn't even have the ingrams on that one, so it's not unlocked, so your character can't use it.
Yeah, you can't even equip it.
Yeah.
Oh, so we have to unlock the engrams before we can put them on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I wonder why I can wear them.
Probably because they're modded. Yeah.
No, I didn't add in any of the tech stuff.
How'd you get them?
I don't know. I was looking around and I ended up picking up a set.
Gotta be modded then, because there's no way to get them unless you beat the boss. Then you get element and you can craft them. They drop from nothing.
Unless it's modded in to drop. What mods are you running?
7 Strength Kit, Stacks Plus, and the Trike Passenger Saddle.
Have you run any other mods on that world at any point?
At this point, no. I actually wiped this world and started it back up around the same time we started doing our...
Did you generate a new character?
Yep.
Do you have programs unlocked?
45.
Do you have all engrams unlocked?
No, I don't think so.
Check your character profile, see if you have techagrams unlocked.
How do I do that?
Look at your engrams. And then
at the very bottom.
Oh, engrams.
All the way at the bottom.
I have a list of allowed engrams. I don't have anything unlockable.
Browns.
Oh, he's looking at the settings right now.
Oh.
Yeah, in game, if you look all the way at the bottom of your engram list, it'll show you tech engrams.
Lay egg interval.
It's possible from the 7 secondary... Wait, 7's mod kit, right? That's what you're messing with?
7's Strength Kit. That's the only part of his mod that I actually have on here.
I wonder if that's for net somehow, because I remember getting the achievement for the 7's.
For you. Greens.
I've just been flying around my island for forever and not found anything worth taking. It's getting kind of... I'm almost into the dino wipe.
Ah, a wild troll. Time to test the Green's ambushing skills. A wild troll! Quick, direct the Greens onto its back. They have a furious backstab attack. Stab it! Stab it! Stab it! Master, your Greens like a bit of discipline. When you place them on a guard marker, they will grow in power and become almost invisible to enemies. Well, apart from their permanent odor of rotting flesh and fish heads.
That's gotta be a bit rank. Rotting flesh and fish heads. Yummy.
You choose all!
It doesn't really sound particularly appetizing.
No, but I've got a horde of them behind me that smell that way apparently.
Greens!
Apparently they're sewer goblins. Yay. Alright, we're almost out of here. There's the autosave, there's the way home. Come on, guys, get it up here. And that means
So is
we
it
can
in
go back.
Fuzzy, in general, is that where you increase the max dinos levels?
I think the difficulty.
You gotta have basically a very specific. You gotta do it in the Ionot files actually if you're doing it normally.
Yeah, he uses Arc Server Manager.
Greens?
These guys? I don't think so. Ah, I don't want to lose them. Just got them. There's one outside. So I got somewhere to drop these guys off outside. Yeah, Arc Server Manager is a pretty powerful tool, and you can use them. You can use Arc Server Manager for local stuff too, but not strictly for server.
Yeah, that's very useful. These might be join me, or are you gonna do one thing?
I was waiting for one of the mods to update. It's installing Genesis. I'm not sure what that one is.
Not the Genesis or a different Genesis?
It just Genesis. I think that's a map.
Oh yes, that's the same one I had to uninstall because it was filling up causing a system glitch. That was the one that was crashing me out.
I may just end with unsubscribe. Because it sounds like Steam may be having an issue.
There's always an issue. Brown? That's a brown. Yeah, that's brown. Gotta find a green hole to put these guys in so I can call this done.
Watch out, folks. Fuzz is looking for holes.
Oh, I'm always looking for holes. That's water, isn't it? Nah, that's water.
Okay, this first drops stupid fast when you're finishing rockets.
So that's overruns stuff. Ooh, okay.
Well done, Master. You have found a new shield spell.
Shield spells. All these guys out of here, and I guess that'll be it. Getting a little bit late. But you little rat. There we go. And there is a green marker.
The shield spell will help you, well, shield yourself from oncoming enemies. It's got a bit of a kick to it too, which will send them flying.
Right, back to the tower.
Ruler of the stealth army!
Alright, I guess that's it for
Rescuer
today.
of the distressed
Shut up.
damsel!
Anyway, we got our green minions, so now we can go back to the Castle of Spree next time. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Appreciate anybody that stopped by and said hello. And until next time, y'all have a good night. Good night. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Night, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye.